So in this video, I'm going to try out the makeup items I got in my November Ipsy bag, and I'm also going to kind of show you guys how I do like a no makeup look or a lighter makeup look than something I would normally do. Like, really, I have nothing to do today. I might go out later, but I probably won't because I'm on vacation, and let's be honest, lazy. But anyway, if you would like to see everything that I just mentioned, then please keep on watching. So I've already primed my skin, and for that I used the Maybelline Baby Skin just through the areas of my face where I have like weird texture or issues with my pores being weird. You know, smooth all that out, make it disappear. But before that, I did put on my Urban Decay Naked Skin Illuminating Beauty Balm. This is a product that I will wear even if I'm not wearing any other makeup. And this really isn't makeup. It has like no coverage whatsoever, like at all. But it does do something to even out my skin and make my skin just look less like red or splotchy or whatever. It does something. I'm not sure what it is, but it does something. Now, for my face, I tend to just completely skip over foundation on days like this and just go in with concealers. I normally use one that is the same color as my skin tone and one to highlight with, but a lot of the times I just pick the one that is the same color as my skin tone, which the one that is currently is the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Concealer in the shade Light 16. However, today I'm going to be using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer with Hydro Collagen and Vitamin C and K. This I got in my Ipsy bag, and this is the shade Neutral Medium. I will put how much a full size of this costs in here somewhere because in the Ipsy bag, they don't tell you. But I think this is the same color as my skin, so here's to hoping. So I'm just going to put a little tiny bit on my finger and just start kind of dabbing that out with my ring finger. And I will tell you right now that this is not the consistency of concealer that I prefer to use under my eyes. This is a very emollient, thick, creamy concealer. But I mean, holy crap, Batman. Like, that makes a world of a difference. Like, if you look at this side compared to this side, I look like I slept a full 8 hours last night when I know I didn't. So yeah, I'm also going to place this on this bugger here. Make him go away. And then just around my nose. And really, when I do this kind of makeup, I'm just trying to even things out. I'm not going for like flawless perfection. I'm just trying to get rid of redness and even things out and make it look like to where I just have really awesome skin. Which at the moment, I have so many acne scars and crap going on around my chin. It's kind of hard. So, all I have to say about this little concealer is, holy crap, this stuff packs a punch. Like, I think I used a pinhead size amount of concealer under this eye and then a pinhead sized of concealer under this eye, and this is the result. I am pretty impressed. I really do look like I got a full 8 hours of sleep, and I get 8 hours of sleep every night. I mean, like, holy crap, it's brightening, but it's not like obnoxiously brightening. It conceals very well. It definitely counteracts any kind of blueness that's under my eyes. I'm quite impressed. It's not as good as covering redness, however. Like, around my nose, I definitely see a decent amount of redness still peeking through. So I definitely will use this under my eyes, and I said this is not my favorite consistency for under my eyes, but I do like the effect that I do like the effect that it gives under the eyes. It really just gets rid of your under eye bags, and it's amazing. So once this is gone, because I think this will last me a decent amount of time, I'm going to look into purchasing a full size of this, because even though it's not my favorite consistency for under eye concealer, it's freaking amazing. Anyway, moving on to now set my face. I'm going to start with my Bare Minerals Well Rested powder and use this to set under my eyes. And we're just going to press at first just to really set that concealer. Because like I said, this is a very emollient concealer, this Bye Bye Under Eyes. So it will move if you don't set it. So just setting that, and then because this guy here, no matter how much concealer I seem to put on top of it, is being obnoxious, I'm just going to set a decent amount of concealer on top of that and just let it sit for a minute while I set the rest of my face. So then to set the rest of my face, I'm just going to go in with a powder foundation. This one specifically is the Too Faced one, but you can use whatever powder foundation you like. Just with a big fluffy brush, I'm just going to set the rest of my face. And since we're using a powder foundation, this will give your face a little bit more coverage as well. And I am pressing this into the skin so I don't disturb any concealer that I put on. And then once I get here, I'm just going to kind of sweep over it a little bit, blend it away, and it's concealed, and it's great, and it's gone for now. So since the goal here is just to even things out, make things look a little bit more perfected, not necessarily flawless, but just really look like you have good skin, we're going to skip contouring. Bet you never thought you'd hear me say that. We're also going to skip highlighting because it's not necessary for these kinds of days. And I'm just going to go straight to blush, and I'm just going to use the Benefit Rockateur. Yes, I'm only using one blush. Amazeballs. And this will just add some color back into the cheeks, where that powder foundation or anything we put over the cheeks has taken that away. And I am also going to blend it over the rest of my face, because I do naturally have a little bit of ruddiness and redness in my face, and just makes it look more natural. We're going natural here, people. Then moving on to brows, all I'm going to do is brush them up with a spoolie, go into my Urban Decay Brow Box, and I'm just going to use the lightest shade with my Real Techniques brow brush. I'm just going to kind of start flicking that through the brows, really just focusing on the sparsely filled areas of the brow. And just making sure everything looks nice and filled in. And then I'm going to set that with clear brow gel. And that is really, really all I'm doing with my eyebrows today. So I did apply a little bit of the Urban Decay Primer Potion to my lids, just so there's not any like weird creasiness going on later today. But then I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and the same color I did use to fill in my eyebrows. And I'm just going to run that through my crease, just to give a little bit of definition there. Nothing fancy, nothing really precise, just buffing it back and forth. Then, just to give the slightest bit of definition under my eyes, still using that brow color, and a Real Techniques Dome Shadow Brush, just going to buff that back and forth. like that, just to give a little bit of definition under there, because I always like a bit of definition on the lower lash line, no matter how slight or light it may be. Then, to give a little bit of shimmer and glimmer on the lid, I'm going to use this Be a Bombshell Cosmetics eye base in the shade Submissive. It's kind of like a taupey gold, and I'm just going to run that on my lid. Just give a little bit of shimmer to the lid. Nothing fancy. And now I am just going to curl my lashes and put on some mascara. Today I'm going to be using a combination of the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara and the Clinique Lash Power Feathering Mascara. Then for my lips, normally I will use something that is kind of on the sheer or clear side, like this Milani lip gloss in Nude Touch. Looks really gold, but it's very sheer and just kind of shiny. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to use this Starlooks lip gloss in the shade Guilty Pleasure, because I'm trying to show you things, how they work, that I got in the Ipsy bag. So yeah, I'm using this. This actually isn't a bad color. It's definitely a My Lips but better kind of shade. So, and there we have it. This is my really like no makeup look, or very minimal makeup look, I think is what I'll call it, because I don't know, like I obviously have on eye makeup, but like my face is, we'll call it minimal makeup, because it's not no makeup. We'll just call it minimal. But anyway, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.